Hi, my little choochies. Guess what was in the mail today? This is actually perfect timing that I received the seed catalog because I just also recently received a small little seed haul, if you will. There are a bunch of seeds that I ran out of that I needed to kind of like re-up. So I got some of those and I wanted to show you a couple wildcard seeds I got. It's not a lot of seeds I bought, but I wanted to show you what I got, and then also I kind of wanted to go through the new catalog a little bit with you. It's just me, but the catalog this time around seems like extra luxe and like thick and glossy, like really nice pages. So we'll just kind of go through that a little bit. I'm not going to go through every single page, but I'll show you more or less the types of things that caught my eye this time around. So a lot of the questions I get also from you guys through my DMs is, number one, where I mostly get my seeds from, and number two, what flowers do I grow in my garden? That's like a popular question for some reason. But I mostly get my seeds from Baker Creek, which is rareseeds.com. Anyways, and what types of flowers do I grow in my garden? All the time, I will always have a nasturtium, a zinnia, a marigold, and a cosmo. Those are my absolute must-have seeds. So I want to show you nasturtiums I completely ran out of. So this time I bought Alaska Red Shades nasturtiums, which I think I've grown these in the past. I know it's like nighttime, so it's like a little bit, you know, more dim than normal. But it just says that it has velvety deep maroon blooms and brightly variegated foliage. A bit somber and very dramatic. That's what it says. I also got the Dwarf Jewel Mix, which I usually purchase this. It's like a good old standby. It just says bright sunny colors, yellow, pink, red, and orange, edible flowers popular for salads as garnish. So I always grow nasturtiums for that reason. I mean, number one, I just think that they're really beautiful as a flower. They're very old-timey to me, but also they are edible and they taste spicy. So the flowers are really beautiful as an edible flower, and the leaves are edible as well. So nasturtiums. I always have zinnias in my garden. This time around, I picked up this one, which says it's called Exquisite Zinnia. It says the variety is nothing short of exquisite. Petals burst forth with ruby red tones, gracefully aging to a subtle rose blush. I mean, that's not what this photo looks like. To be honest, I thought it was just a nice pink one, but I hope so. That sounds like an amazing description. Expect an extra long harvest period from this hard-working variety. Plants are sturdy and tall, ready to withstand a long season. I hope so. Looks beautiful. Let's do that. Cosmos this time around. I have wild cosmos currently growing in the garden, edible flowers, and I usually grow the Bright Lights variety. That's the one that I grow every single year. Edible flowers. I don't know if all cosmos are edible or only certain varieties, but this one is a Rubinado Cosmos, and it just says it's compact dwarf variety. A super dwarf red cosmos, varying medium to deep magenta. Looks like pleated silk. I mean, I can't say no to that. It's amazing. Okay. I also grow calendula, but I only grow it during our winter here because otherwise it's too hot and it won't grow. And I know you can grow calendula easily here in Miami, but for me, I feel like it's kind of hit and miss sometimes. My favorite calendula, though, is Orange King. I grew this last year, and it was incredible. The flowers were super, super neon orange and really fat. So it just says that it's a double calendula flower in brilliant orange, and it makes this a true king of all the calendulas. It is very intense and beautiful, and these are great for infusing into your oils. I found that these particularly, not that this is the best variety to make medicine from, but I noticed when I grew these, they were super, super sticky. The other calendula flowers I've grown in the past are nice and they're sticky, but these were just like really fat and incredible. So I got those. I also always grow marigolds, but I didn't buy marigolds this time around, so we can save that for another one. I bought German chamomile seeds. I feel like I'm a little late at this point really to start these seeds. I feel like this grows pretty slow. But I figured anyways I should have the seeds because I don't have any, and if I don't have any I'll never start them, so better late than never. Let's just try it out. Now for some herbs, basil and cilantro. Cilantro, always, I'm always growing this, not throughout the year, just like every winter. I absolutely grow it. I've tried in the past slow bolting cilantro, which is good, but I find anyways, just lay your seeds on thick, harvest, enjoy it, and replant. Basil. This is actually my favorite herb. This is my favorite herb, period. I love growing different types of basil. I love eating basil. And this is a new one I want to try. It's called Emily, and it says it's compact and it's a Genovese type that is superior for pots. Blousy leaves, aromatic, fine flavor. So I'll try growing this in a pot and see what's up. And the two veggies I got, one is Boston pickling cucumber. I really prefer growing pickling cucumbers as opposed to like regular slicing cucumbers. The Boston cucumbers were the ones that I've had the most success with in the past. And this year I tried growing a bunch of different varieties and they all died. It's been a rough year for cucumbers in my garden, but I'm not going to stop trying. So I got these seeds and I hope that I will have success. This is actually an heirloom dating back to 1880, which is really cool. And it says it has vigorous vines that gives large yields of smooth green fruit, excellent for pickles, very crisp, good quality. I want to eat it. And the last thing I got was melon. I have failed to grow melons every single year in my garden. I've tried different ones. I've tried heirloom varieties. I've tried French ones. I've tried American ones. It don't work, but I'm going to try Indian ones. How about that? So this one, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's Maduras Rajasthan honey melon. And it says it's a historic melon from Rajasthan, India. The name means honey melon, and it's appropriate for such a sweet fruit. Thrives in hot, dry conditions. So we don't have dry conditions here, but I have some pots in the back that get a little too aerated and tend to get drier faster. So I'm hoping that I can put it there and it could work, and I just stay on top of watering it to get it going. It does say that melons prefer slightly sandy but very rich, well-drained soil, which is what that pot has. They also look pretty small and compact, which I really prefer with my fruit or vegetables in general, because then they don't go as bad as fast. You kind of can eat it in one sitting or in a couple sittings really easily. So there's that. So that's all I got for my latest little seed haul. Now let's take a look at the latest Baker Creek catalog. I'm really excited to look through this. Wow, look at these. This is great. Wing bean. This is something I grow every single summer. Really delicious. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, and long beans. I just started growing these. I grew them for the first time this year. Let me tell you, they taste so good. They do have like an asparagus type of taste, which I know a lot of people talk about. But look how dope that is. It's like just grow a couple plants and you'll have these super long beans, and then for like a meal, just cut them up and you get like a whole serving off of just like a few beans. That's incredible. Cabbages too. Look how insane that looks. Wow. So I grew these celeries last year as well. And I really love them. They taste intensely like celery, but they're really thin, like stems, and my kids really love them. And they would go out to the garden and just kind of snap off a couple pieces and chew on them. Grow like, see, the Armenian yard-long cucumber. I've heard good things about this too, so I want to give that a try. Although again, I feel like it's so long that like once you cut into it, does it just go bad so fast? Because that's like a lot of cucumber to eat. That's why I really prefer like the pickling varieties. Like this is the Boston one that I just purchased. It looks so good. Here's a different fruit and berries. Look how beautiful. Chinese goji berries. I wonder if these grow differently than the regular red ones, like if they require different weather or not. I tried growing these goji berries. It did not work, but I could have just had bad luck. And does anybody know what these taste like? This naranjilla, I guess. I've seen some reviews online and it's like mixed reviews. Like, I can't tell if it's worth growing or not. The Oriental Greens, this is where it's at. What is this? Big leaf tong ho or chop suey greens. Are you guys looking at this like flower? It's so beautiful. It says extra large leaves and beautiful edible flowers make this a favorite in China. A unique Asian green. The leaves are thick and crunchy with a scrumptious, savory flavor. Wow. Tall plants produce tons of large edible blooms. They reach 3 inches across and make for great cut flowers. Way beyond any ornamental value, these flowers are a gourmet delicacy. Try them lightly fried tempura style, sprinkled atop salads, or steeped into the famous chrysanthemum tea. This is chrysanthemum tea? Oh my God, I gotta buy this. I gotta buy this. I've been looking for this. I just never knew like the name or what to look for. Wow, the leaves are extra large, hand-sized, and make a popular green in China. In America, these are traditionally known as chop suey greens. Leaves on tender plants are huge, but will be smaller once the plant sends up the tall flower stalks, but equally tasty. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm doing that. I'm absolutely doing that. See, this is why I love this seed company. Look at the variety of this crazy stuff. Mizuno, which you guys have heard me already talk about a million times. I'm growing this right now, a couple of varieties. I really love it. I think it's also called Japanese mustard. And all these little baby bok choys, of course, are great. That's like an easy green to grow down here. Their salad, that's what I forgot to buy. This is what I forgot to buy. I totally ran out of my salad mix. Last year, I believe I bought this salad mix, which was fantastic. It tasted great. It looked absolutely beautiful. And it grew so easy. What is this? 1,000 head kale? Grow mammoth-sized kale that remains tender even as the leaves grow to an astonishing 3 feet long. What? That's insane. That's insane. Okay, I want to try that. I don't know if that can grow here. We might be too hot for this because I think it talks about it growing in England and in the UK, so I don't think we can grow that, but I'm gonna try it anyway. That's insane. Walking stick kale. Oh my Lord, that's insane. This is what I get excited about. Look at the variety. Look at the different textures. Look at the colors. I mean, the different flavors. Beautiful red Ursa kale. What the hell is this? I haven't seen that before. Russian and Siberian kales originate from Northern Europe and Northern Asia, and some of the varieties have been traced back to Russian traders migrating to Canada in the late 1800s. That's super dope. So red Ursa was entered into the national variety trials and chosen as one of the top 5 vegetables of the year. This extra firm, frilly version of red Russian kale with striking dark red to purple stems and rich green leaves tastes like kale should, with meaty leaves complemented by a sweet stem. A delight, eaten raw or cooked. That. I gotta try that. I gotta try this. Oh, so glad I got this catalog. I gotta buy a couple more things. All right, I think what I'm gonna end up doing, like, this is the honey melon I got. There it is. It must be popular when they put it all in bold print like this. Look at this tiny melon. Kiku chrysanthemum melon. Oh my God, that looks fake. Wow. So it's called that because it's said to resemble the chrysanthemum flower. One of the best melons we found in Japan with an incredibly unique flavor. A very rare, early, and beautifully productive small white creamy melon that has mellow flesh. It tastes like Greek yogurt with a hint of lychee. The flavor has also been compared to pear. Oh my gosh, I have to try that one. I gotta buy that. All right, guys. This was just a quick look through some of... Oh, what? White bitter melon? I have never seen it white. Okay, I have to wrap this up. This video is getting too long. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.